Royal Lodge? The name itself sounds like something from a fairy tale. Nestled deep within Windsor's private parkland, shielded by century-old trees and guarded gates, it's designed to be an impenetrable fortress of privacy for the British royal family. A place where the outside world simply doesn't exist. But right now, inside those 30 opulent rooms, lives a man whose very presence has turned this sanctuary into the monarchy's single biggest liability. And the most pressing question isn't just about Prince Andrew living there, it's about who he's inviting over. The idea of a secret guest registry isn't just tabloid fantasy, it's a genuine, palpable fear at the highest levels of the palace. And the names that might be in that book? They have the potential to shock the nation and rewrite the future of the crown itself. Stick with us, because what we're about to reveal goes far deeper than the headlines. Let's be clear about Prince Andrew's current standing. Since January 2022, he has been a royal ghost. His military titles returned, his prestigious patronages stripped, his so-called public life utterly erased by the king himself in an unprecedented move to protect the institution. Officially, he is now a private citizen. Yet, he resides in a 30-room, Grade 2 listed mansion on the Crown Estate, worth an estimated £30 million. This is the breathtaking contradiction at the heart of the crisis. While King Charles III is actively executing a slimmed-down monarchy, selling off properties, and pushing for financial and reputational efficiency, his brother's colossal home stands as a monument to the old, problematic way of doing things. It's a grace and favour arrangement that now possesses neither. Andrew clings to the lease, a last tangible symbol of the birthright he feels was taken from him, while the king's aides reportedly see it as a glaring symbol of everything they're trying to move past. This brings us to the first multi-million-pound problem: security. Who is paying to protect Royal Lodge? As a non-working royal, Prince Andrew is not entitled to state-funded round-the-clock security like the working members of the firm. However, the lines are notoriously blurry. Reports from outlets like The Telegraph suggest the funding is a complex patchwork, with costs potentially absorbed within broader royal security budgets or through opaque arrangements. The implication, and the public outrage, centres on the idea that the British taxpayer might be contributing to the protection of a man who no longer serves them, who settled a civil sexual assault case, and who lives a fiercely private life. So, we are asked to fund the protection of a palace. But what exactly is the threat? Is it from protesters outside or from the visitors welcomed inside? This is where the fear transforms from financial to existential. According to insiders speaking to publications like The Times, senior palace aides aren't losing sleep over the property's upkeep. Their nightmares are about Andrew's social circle. The deep, lingering anxiety is that Royal Lodge, by virtue of its royal connection and seclusion, could become a safe house salon for the wrong kind of people. Individuals drawn to the reflected power of a royal address, or those from Andrew's past, who the palace thought were locked out for good. Every unknown car that passes the gate, every private dinner held behind closed doors, represents an uncontrollable variable. In an institution built on controlling the narrative, Andrew's guest list is a black box of potential scandal. We're about to delve into the specific categories of guests that would send shockwaves through Buckingham Palace. But before we do, if you're gripped by this look into the monarchy's greatest weak spot, do us a huge favour here on Royal Family Daily. Tap that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You'll be the first to know when we drop our next investigation, and it gives us the support to keep uncovering the stories others won't. Now, let's get back to that hypothetical guest book. Imagine a ledger at the security checkpoint. palace sources suggest several types of entries would trigger an immediate, high-level alert. First, and most obviously, any individuals directly linked to Andrew's past legal entanglements. While his association with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell is the darkest chapter, the concern extends to the wider orbit of that world. Financiers, social fixers, and controversial magnates who operate in the shadows of high society. Second are the influence seekers, foreign business figures or oligarchs, who might see a vulnerable, isolated prince with a globally recognised name as a potential friend or conduit. The fear is of soft power being wielded from a royal address. Third are figures from fringe political or extremist circles, whose mere presence at a royal property could create a catastrophic public relations firestorm. It's not necessarily about one infamous name, it's about the pattern. It's the fear that Royal Lodge could become a hub for a new, equally damaging network. This profound fear explains the tense, protracted stalemate reported between the king and his brother. Charles, backed by a pragmatic inner circle, is said to be pushing for Andrew to relinquish Royal Lodge and move to the more manageable and more controllable Frogmore Cottage. It's not just about downsizing, it's about containment. But Andrew is resisting with everything he has. For him, Royal Lodge isn't just a home, it's his last fortress, his final claim to the stature he believes he deserves. Evicting him, legally and emotionally, is a minefield. The negotiations are reportedly brutal, less about furniture and more about the fundamental question: who controls the door? But this story bursts far beyond the walls of Windsor. It exposes the central, unresolved tension of the modern monarchy, how to handle the private, often problematic lives of individuals who carry the world's most famous family name. The Crown is an institution of immense soft power, built on a fragile foundation of public consent. Every scandal chips away at that foundation. Prince Andrew in Royal Lodge represents a permanent, active risk, a live wire connected directly to the heart of the institution. His choices on who to entertain aren't just his own. They have the power to inflict collective damage, undoing years of careful image rehabilitation by the King and the Prince and Princess of Wales. So, we're left with a sovereign's dilemma. Does the need to protect a 1,000-year-old institution outweigh the rights of a brother to privacy in his home? Can you force a prince into exile because of the guests he might invite? The standoff at Royal Lodge isn't just a family squabble over real estate. It's a cold war over the future reputation of the British Crown. And with every day that passes, the risk of a seismic scandal emerging from behind those gates only grows. What's the solution? Should the king take the drastic brother against brother step of forcing an eviction, no matter the personal cost? Or is the monarchy forever hostage to the private decisions of its most controversial member? We want to hear what you think. Drop your verdict in the comments below. Should Andrew stay or go? And for more shocking revelations, untold stories, and deep dives into the heart of the royal world, you know where to go. This is Royal Family Daily. Don't forget to subscribe for the truth behind the crown. Thanks for watching.